Hello and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Time now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by your 4-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Fly the local skies. Youth can fly for free on June 7th from the Luce County Airport. Trouble on the Portage Township Board. The news office will be closed on Memorial Day. Tequamanon area schools is waiting to set the final day of the school year and honoring our fallen on Memorial Day with local programs and events. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news, law enforcement confirming that human remains have been found near Paradise. Multiple agencies responding to a remote scene in Chippewa County yesterday. According to Sue Leader, multiple law enforcement agencies arrived at the remote site just north of Paradise where human remains were found. Chippewa County Sheriff Mike Bittner confirmed with them that an investigation is ongoing and very fluid. The Michigan State Police Crime Lab, Chippewa County Sheriff's Office, and Sault Ste. Marie City Police are among the agencies investigating that event. Again, human remains found in a remote location north of Paradise in Chippewa County. The next free community fellowship meal comes to Newberry this week. It is served on Thursday at the church on West John Street. Burgers with hot dogs, chips, salad, peas, and dessert. Hopefully that barbecue theme will kick off summer. The meal will be served from 5 until 6:30 p.m. on Thursday night. Everyone is invited to come attend because the intention is to get to know your friends and neighbors a little better. No to-go meals are served. The free community fellowship meals are served to the community by the First Presbyterian Church on the third Thursday of each month. If you want more information, you can contact them at 293-5631. The Erickson Center for the Arts in Curtis is going back in time to one of its most popular displays of work to help as part of this year's silent auction fundraiser for the Art on the Lake Festival. Fish Tales will make its return. That's wooden fish cut out and designed by local artists and individuals for the big event later this summer. Erickson Center bringing the popular silent auction back as part of its newly created Art on the Lake Festival August 1st. Pick up a wooden 2-foot by 4-foot fish at the Erickson Center, bring it home, and create your own masterpiece. You can decorate your fish any way you choose, make it realistic, fun, whimsical, or much more. Fish can be made to enjoy outdoors or indoors, be 1 or 2 dimensional, be made by you alone or several groups. Attention to details ensures a great auction result, so take time and make it a masterpiece. As part of the project, items will be displayed and auctioned off as part of the Art on the Lake Festival August 1st. For more information, call 906-586-9974 or stop by the office Monday through Friday. You can get more information, including requirements for the Fishtails Art Program, by going to the Erickson Center for the Arts Facebook page. The Grand Marais Area Chamber of Commerce has announced details for their 4th of July celebration. It's one of the biggest in the area. It's Stars, Stripes, and Small Town Pride. Get your floats, ORVs, bikes, or any entry ready. Be creative, patriotic, and join the fun as we celebrate the nation's 250th birthday. For more information, go to the Grand Marais MI Facebook page or contact the Grand Marais Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by your 4-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. The latest edition of your award-winning Newberry News is available now. Time now to check in with sports. Tigers fall again at home. They dropped one to the Cleveland Guardians 4-3 last night. Tigers have now lost 12 out of the last 14 games. nearing last place in the American League Central. Spencer Torkelson hit a 2-run homer, but it wasn't enough as the Guardians came back to get the victory. Tigers were once first place in the division, now 20-29 overall on the year. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA, the New York Knicks overcome a 22-point deficit in the fourth quarter to force overtime and beat the Cleveland Cavaliers at Madison Square Garden. New York now leads that series 1-0. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Skies gradually clearing, highs in the upper 40s, northwest winds 10 to 15. For your Thursday, sunshine and a high near 60, calm winds south 5 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny, a high in the mid 60s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great day. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.